Hi guys, this is sixth grade, chapter 1, lesson 8. We're going to go ahead and get started with number 2. They always do number 1 for you, obviously, so we're going to go ahead and start with number 2. Before we do that, I would really like it if you would pause this and go ahead and write this down. These are the steps to our dividing, okay? This is the steps to dividing anything that requires long division, okay? We remember division, multiplication, subtraction, check that your answer is smaller than the dividend, and bring down. By dirty monkeys smell completely bad, or does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Just to remind us what the letters are so that we remember how to divide, okay? So we are going to go ahead and get started with number 2, okay? Yeah, okay. I went ahead over here and I wrote down multiples of 6 just so that I would have them on the top of my head when I needed them. Okay. Now, the cool thing about dividing with decimals is that all you got to do with it is move it straight up. Done. Okay. So 6 is not going to go into 2. Okay. 6 will go into 24 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24. We subtract. Okay. We divided, we multiplied, now we're subtracting. Okay. We're going to get 0. Okay. 0 is definitely smaller than 6. That's my check. Now I get to bring down and do it all over again, except this one I can skip part of it because 6 is not going to go into 0. So as long as I put that placeholder right there, I can bring down my 1. 6 still isn't going to go into 1, so I'm going to put a 0. Okay. Now I can bring down my 2. 6 will go into 12 2 times. 2 times 6 is 12. Subtract, get 0. 0 is done. Okay? All right. I did the same thing here with number 3. Okay? I'm going to take that decimal. I'm going to move it straight up there. Okay? All right. I wrote down my 9s over here, some of them. I will go further if I need to, but I hope not. Okay? Now, I know that 9 is not going to go into 2. Placeholder. 9 will go into 24 2 times. 2 times 9 is 18. I could do all the borrowing and stuff, or I could just subtract on my fingers or in my head 18 or 24 minus 18, or count from 18 up to 24. Okay, it's going to be 6. Okay, 6 is smaller than 9, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring down my 3. 9 goes into 63 7 times. 7 times 9, 63. Subtract, get 0. Okay, done with number 3. Okay, numbers 4 through 8, you get to do them. Okay, get it done. You guys totally can. Okay, get our next page. Okay, guys, we need to remember right now we're going to be going into a page where we need to remember our PEMDAS. Okay, parentheses, always parentheses first in any problem. Exponents, multiplication, division, then addition, subtraction. Okay? Okay. All right. So it's always easier for me when I write things going vertically up and down instead of horizontally. Okay, so whichever one I'm going to do first, I'm going to write it up and down. Okay, so my PEMDAS, I do have parentheses. Okay, so I have to do 8 minus 2.96. Okay, notice there's no numbers up here. Okay, I'm going to put a decimal and fill them in with zeros. Okay, all right. However, 0 cannot take away 6, and I can't borrow from 0, so I have to go all the way over here and make the 8 a 7. That makes that a 10. Okay? Now I can borrow from this one to make this one a 10, but I'm borrowing 1, which makes that one a 9. Okay? Adding and subtracting with decimals, I'm going to drop that straight down. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 9 is 0. And 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay? All right. Numbers 10 and 11. You do them. You totally can. Okay? All right. We are going to go down to number 12. I'm going to read it to you, okay? It says, Jake earned $10.44 interest on his savings account for an 18-month period. What was the average amount of interest Jake earned on his savings account per month? So whatever we're going to wind up with, we're going to wind up with in money, okay? So first, what did I get? Oh, that's you. Okay. Okay, so first I'm going to take the money that he earned total and I'm going to divide that by the 18 months because that would tell me how much each month it wound up being, okay? So I'm going to go ahead over here and I'm going to write down the multiples of 18, okay? Yes, you can use a calculator for this part, you just cannot use it for these, okay? You have to be able to show your work on those, okay? But you can use it to get your multiples. 36, 54, 72, 90, 108. All right, let's stop there. I think we can get it now, okay? All right, so we know that 18 is not going to go into 1. Done. 18 still isn't going to go into 10. Placeholder. There's my decimal. I got to bring it up, okay? 18 into 104. If you look, 108 is too big, okay? So we have to go back to 90, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, okay? Okay, when we subtract 4 minus 0 is 4, and 10 minus 9 is 1, okay? 14 is smaller than 18. Bring down my 4, okay? Oh, I might actually have to keep going here, huh? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18 times 7, 126. And 18 times 8 is, you guessed it, 144. Okay, so we now know that 18 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 144. Okay, so now each month his interest that he earned for 18 months was 0.58, which means 58 cents. So you can either write it like this or you can write it like that. Okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and do number 13. Okay? Gloria worked for 6 hours a day for 2 days at the bank. She earned $114.24. How much did she earn per hour? Well, first, she worked 6 hours for 2 days. That's 12 hours. Okay? So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write 12. Okay? So over here, I'm going to do multiples of 12. Okay, 96, 108, and 120. Okay. All right, guys. So 12 is not going to go into 1. It's not going to go into 11. It will go into 114 times. If you'll look, that that 120 is too big. So I have to go back to 109. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 9 times 12 was 108. When I subtract that, I would get 6. Okay. If you will look, then 6 is smaller than 12. So I can bring down my 2. Okay. 12 will go into 62. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, which is 60. 5 times 12 is 60. I subtract. I get 2. Okay. Now, 2 is definitely smaller than 12. So I can bring down my 4. And 12 goes into 24 2 times. Okay. 2 times 12 is 24. Subtract, get 0. Okay. Now, dividing decimals, it goes straight up. $9.52. Okay. So your answer, $9.52 per hour. Okay. All right. All right, guys. We are going to get over here. Okay. Lesson check. You guys are going to go ahead and take care of that yourself. You guys can totally do it. I believe in you. Okay. We are going to go and do the spiral review because you guys totally can. Okay. I did not get a chance to write these down before this. So here we go. Okay. It wants to know what is the value of this 6 in the number 968,743,000. Oh, sorry, 968,743,220. And it wants to know the value of the 6. Okay. The really cool thing about this is it's the easiest problem you're ever going to have because you drop down the same number. Okay. The number that it wants, you drop that number down. Every number after that becomes a 0. So we need 1 0, 2 zeros, 3 zeros, 4 zeros, 5 zeros, 6 zeros, 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. Okay? All right. Okay. You guys, we're going to do number 4 on the spiral review. And it says in Tama, Japan, monorail carries 92,700 riders each day. If the monorail usually carries 5,150 riders per hour, how many hours does the monorail run each day? So I'm going to go over here before I do anything, and I'm going to write down multiples of 5,150. Okay? I'm going to start, though, by multiplying it. I'll do 2, but then I'm going to go down. I'm going to start skipping some because that's a really big number, and we got to get to some really big numbers, okay? Because we have to do 9700, and we have to divide that by 1,000. Oh, sorry, by 5,150 people, okay? So over 5,000 isn't going to go into anything until here. So I'm going to go ahead and do some multiples to get big numbers, okay? So 5150, we'll do times 3. So that's 15,450, but I need to get to over 92,000. So I need to get all the way up to 92,000, okay? So I'm going to skip down. I'm going to do 5,150, and I'm going to multiply that by 5. Okay, so by 5, that's 25,000. That's nowhere close to 92. So I'm going to jump down to 7. Okay, so I'm going to go 5150 times 7. That's 36,000. Okay. All right. I'm going to go 5150 times 9. All right. That's 46. That's good. 460. Yeah, 46,000 or 4,600 would do. Sorry, guys. I am blubbing right now. Okay. So that's good. So we can do that. Let's see. All right, Miss Leah goofed, guys. Okay, we're going to put it into the 9,270 first. It's not going to go into 9. It's not going to go into 2. It's not going to go into 927. Let's do this, okay? Sorry, guys. Miss Leah messed that one up. Okay? Yeah. Okay. This is smaller than this. So we're good. We can bring down this other 0. Now, 41,000, that's 46. So we're going to go 7. Okay, and 7 was, let's see, was 5150 times 7 was 36,050. Okay, all right. So I'm going to subtract 0, 0. Can't do that. So that's 10, 1. Can't do that. Okay. Oh, look, we could have done 8 and gotten exactly that. Uh-oh. All right, guys. We're going to trim that piece right off.